Now I am.
Okay. You ready?
No, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Okay, I'm
All right.
ready.
Go.
Hi everyone, my name is Paris Drake and I am going to be doing a demo of eyelash extensions today. And pretty much eyelash extensions is where you take each little individual lash and you apply them to like the lashes. Like they're literally like little individual like little lash strands. Not like little clusters. You know, see the little individual lash strands. And you pretty much take like the individual lash strand and you apply them to like the root of the eyelash. And I'm just going to pretty much demonstrate how we do that for you today. So the first thing you're going to do is sanitize your hands. Of course, before COVID, you still should sanitize your hands. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure our hands are clean because I clearly have more in here. But we're going to make sure our hands is clean and everything because we're going to be dealing with our customer's face and our hands are going to be near their eyes and everything. So first, with your client, they're going to be laying down and they're going to be comfortable and you're going to clean their lashes. And you don't want to build on top of like dirty lashes or anything of that nature because it can cause like eyelash mites and infections and things of that nature. So you're going to take your eyelash cleanser, which is here, and it's a foam, and you like squirt it out, and you can squirt it like right on your lash, just a little bit, but do not like touch their skin with it because then you're cross contaminating, and you don't want to do that. And then you're gonna take your little brush, it's cute, little brush, and you're gonna take your little brush and you're gonna stroke the eyelashes in a downward motion just to clean them. Yeah, lace it here so you guys can see it. You're going to take your brush and you'll stroke the eyelashes in the downward motion to make sure they're clean, and you're going to do that for both eyes. And then once you clean them, the next step you're going to do is you're going to use your primer. Now you're going to use primer because it's pretty much like paint or anything else is going to guarantee that your lashes get like the longest adhesive and sticking, because your clients won't be happy if they come back in like 3 days and all of their lashes fell off, because the full set is $125. So you want to make sure you're able to give them a good service without them having to come back. So next, this is primer. It's just like a little spray.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's just a little spray. You're just gonna, it's pretty much like rose water, so it's not gonna burn their eyes or anything. It's pretty like safe, but it's like a rose water and like some other ingredients put together to adhere. So boom, boom, squirt and squirt. So now at this point, they're going to dry, and while they're drying, you're going to get your pads out because their eyes need to be closed through the rest of this process because we're going to use this glue. This is medical grade glue, and if you get it on your customer eye or if you glue their eyes shut, you're going to have to go to the hospital to get it open. So make sure their customer's eye is closed, and at this point, that's where you take your little pad, you just rip it open, boom. Some people use like medical tape or whatnot. I prefer the pads because I notice it doesn't cause irritation or anything of that nature. And you're going to take the pad and tape their lower lash down so you don't stick them together. And then you're just going to sit that there and you'll have your pads there. Now once you have your pads attached,
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
once you have your pads attached, now you can start. So you're going to take your, boom, and boom. I use two. Some people use different shapes for their tweezers. I like two straight ones. And what you're going to do is, so you guys can see this, you're going to isolate. This is called isolation, and I could do it better if I had like two hands, but so you guys can see, I'm holding it up. And isolation is pretty much where you take each individual lash and you isolate it by itself, and then you take one of the lashes. I'm going to use my pack that's already open. And then you take one of the lashes and you apply it. So we have our little individual lash here. Boom. Can you guys see this? No, maybe you see it, maybe no. Okay. So you take your little lash and then you're just going to apply it right at the root. Like right there at the root of it. And I don't have glue on it because I don't really want to do it.
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
It has the glue on it, and you're just going to apply it right on the lash bed. Make sure the isolation is important so you don't glue the lashes together. And then you want to let them dry, and you're just going to repeat every step until you get matching density, until both eyelashes look symmetrical. You don't want one eye to look bigger than the other because it causes weird, it just looks weird. So you sit there and you let it dry, and then once your customer is dry, they can open their eyes. Then you're going to untake them, and then at that point, your customer should have a beautiful set of lashes.
It costs how much to do?
$125 for a full set.
So how long do those last?
You get a fill-in, so they're pretty much like how you would do nails or something. You get a fill-in like every 2 weeks.
So they last
And-
about a month or so?
Well, it depends on, because they shed with your natural lash growth. So if you're someone who lashes constantly shed, you're going to need a fill-in faster than someone who don't have a lot of hair growth and their lashes don't shed constantly. So it's more likely to last them a little longer. But on normal, you get fill-ins about like every 2 to 3 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Yeah, any questions? Anyone?
Have you ever witnessed someone's eyes getting glued shut?
No, not from like my own personal experience, but of course, you know, like when you're on Instagram, because whatever you do, you tend to follow what you do. I've seen like horror stories of like people eyelashes getting like glued together and having to go like to the hospital and stuff, but never in my own personal experience though, because this glue is pretty like hardcore. Like I've glued my hand, I've glued like my fingers together when I was first trying, and I had to like, it hurt. I ended up ripping like a little skin off, but no one's eyes, and thank God I only glued myself together. So, any other questions?
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Paris Drake. It's Paris, last name Drake, Drake.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you say in the beginning that it was just the outside eyelashes or is it all the eyelashes?
You do all of the lashes,
Okay.
but not the bottom. Well, some people will like the bottom or whatever. You would charge, that's an extra charge. If someone wants the bottom lashes, you charge extra, and then that's considered like a specialty service. But no, it's normally just like your top lashes, and it's just like a fill-in. And there's different ones. You can do classic, you can do volumes. Just depends.
So you know how like the lashes are so like thin and skinny?
Mhm.
How long does it take?
Forever.
Sabrina, start getting ready while she's answering.
It takes about like a good, honestly, a full set is like 2.5 hours. It takes 2.5 hours to do a full set. So I mean, yeah, you're charging $125, but you're charging for your time as well as your product, as well as your service. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that is encompassed. It's not like you're charging $125 for something that's going to take 3 minutes or 20 minutes. You know, so it all adds up to the time. Any more questions? Okay, thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paris.
No problem.
All right, Sabrina. Sashay yourself up here.
Oh, I can't get myself up there, but they're all doing sashay. Like throw a hip out then.
Oh, don't throw it out, unless someone can demonstrate how to put it back in.
Yeah.
Don't forget your phone, Paris.
Oh.